C2, integration, example 9. So the first thing that we're asked to do here is to sketch the curve y equals 16 minus x squared and the curve y equals x squared minus 4x on the same axes. So if that's my x and that's my y, then I just want to do a quick calculation to see where they're going to intersect. So if I set them equal to each other, that'd give me 16 minus x squared equals x squared minus 4x, taking everything over onto one side, would give me 2x squared minus 4x minus 16 equal to 0. And then that can factorise to give me 2x plus 4x minus 4. So these two graphs are going to intersect at 2x plus 4 equals 0, so that's x equals minus a half, and at x minus 4 equals 0, which is at x equals 4. And of course, when x equals minus a half, y would be equal to, it's not minus a half, it's minus 2. So when x equals minus 2, y would be equal to 16 minus 4, which equals 12. And when x equals 4, y would be equal to 0. So I'm going to draw these curves now. So the curve y equals x squared minus 4 which of course crosses the x-axis at 0 and at 4, and then the curve y equals 16 minus x squared, like that, which of course cuts the x-axis at plus and minus 4. So we're trying to find this region here. This is the curve y equals x squared minus 4x, and this is the curve y equals 16 minus x squared. So that's part A done. Part B, we're asked to find the area bounded by the two curves. So I'm going to do this using the subtraction method. So I'm going to be integrating between minus 2 and 4, because remembering that they intersect here at minus 2, 12, and here at 4, 0. And I'm going to be integrating, well, the top curve here is 16 minus x squared. So that'll be 16 minus x squared minus x squared minus 4x dx. So that means that I'm integrating between minus 2 and 4, the equation of minus 2x squared plus 4x plus 16 with respect to x. So if I add 1 to the power, that'd give me x cubed divided by the new power, that gives me minus 2 over 3x cubed. And then here I'd get 2x squared, and then I get plus 16x. And I'm evaluating that between minus 2 and 4. So when I substitute 4 into this, I get minus 128 over 3 plus 32 plus 64 minus, and now I need to substitute in minus 2, which would just give me 16 over 3 plus 8 minus 32. And when I type all that into my calculator, I end up with, well, for this bracket, it becomes 160 over 3, and this bracket becomes minus 56 over 3, but of course that'd be minus 56 over 3, which just becomes plus 56 over 3. So of course that gives me an answer of 216 over 3, which is just 72. So the area between the curve y equals 16 minus x squared and the curve y equals x squared minus 4x is just 72.